Hey. Okay, so I lost my dad in my early 20s, and I have recently lost my mom now in my late 20s. She passed away January 21st, Memorial February 14th, and we're now in March. Anyhow, so I'm wondering, when is it too dangerous to get back to life so quickly? Because what I find myself doing is that instead of just sitting in the pain and sitting in the reality of what life is, it's really easy for me to fall back on my crutch of how busy my life is. I have many of friends, many loved ones, a very adventurous lifestyle I live, and I'm always on the go. My life was crazy growing up. Plenty of things to really hold me down, and it never did. I've really mastered keep going. I've really mastered, all right, this is what it is, and we're going to move forward. Same thing, keep going. But as I aged, I'm able to use my past as a way to almost like a science experiment. I'm going to get in there, I'm going to get my hands dirty, and I'm going to not have one thing happen to me just because. I'm going to find a reason for each thing and a lesson to learn for it. Not a reason as to why it happened, but a lesson in everything, so that it didn't happen just because. Absolutely not. I will not allow that. Everything in my life is going to happen so that I can grow and support you in your growth, and then together we support humanity in growth. Us as a whole, we're all linked. But now that I've lost both parents, I think, I thought at the time, oh, I've experienced so much, nothing could ever hurt any more than what I've already experienced. Losing parents is a completely different ball game. It doesn't matter what the relationship is with your parent. Different ball game, different emotions, different experiences, different things to process. Wow, makes everything else look so small. My past is like minimized when I compare what it feels like to have lost loved ones such as my mom and dad. 28 years old, parentless. Like, not a pretty feeling. But I'm really good at jumping back into life. And that becomes really dangerous. I look great. I'm still processing everything. I'm going through everything. I'm working with myself. I'm growing. I'm learning. But at some point, it's like, where's the hindrance? Where's the avoidance happening? Because I personally know myself well enough to know that the Gia that lost two parents is not capable of just jumping right back into life and not acknowledge the deep, deep pain that really is present within me. To just sit and be in the, maybe I'm not as okay as I think. I don't get stuck. I keep moving forward, each emotion, but I'm really smart too. No, I don't get stuck, but I also am not fully addressing the reality. It's really easy to act, my life's so busy, I just don't have time to call my mom. I don't have time to contact my parents. It's really easy to play that game until the reality comes in of, no, they're not there. It's not that I can't just contact them. I have plenty of time to be on Facebook and find something my mom would love, and I'm going to forward it to her. She'll love it. But it's no, she's not there. And I'm having to sit in the reality of, Gia, you can't call your mom. You're not too busy to not call your mom. You can't forward that to her. She's not here. And I know we all think, oh, they just physically left. They're still in your heart and your spirit. Yes, I know all that. I'm very clear of that. I practice those thoughts as well. But however, the fact is that there's a pain attached to there. And I'm just wanting to just jump back into life, but it doesn't work that way. Not this time. And it's tough to learn that. But when is it dangerous to be really good at just getting back to life? So yeah, I've got some exploring to do with that. A deep weight came on my chest, and knot in my throat happened the other night, and it was the little girl in me saying, "No, mommy's not here, and she's not coming back. And I don't have to jump back into life. And being the big go-getter and the mountain climber and the achiever of all and the lesson learner, I can be just as gentle sitting in my tears and feeling it. It took me forever to learn that I was just as powerful of a leader from behind as I was forward. It took me a long time to find the balance there, and it's showing up again in my life, except this way is I'm just as powerful and just as intelligent and capable of sitting still and crying and learning than getting my hands dirty and digging and grabbling around to find the lessons and everything. I'm just really nervous because I'm treading territory that no matter how many times people send you prayers or energy, it just doesn't quite seem to do the trick. No matter how much I am used to dealing with things and used to being able to trust myself, I'm actually at a point where I can trust myself, but I don't know what to trust at this moment because it's just such a deep, profound pain. And how easy it is for me to jump back in. I can jump back in, let's go. Heal my knee up, let's go to work. But that's not the life I want to live. I've lived it until this day, but this isn't something that I can just jump over and play hopscotch with. It's real. Not that nothing else hasn't been real, but this is one of those things where you just either deal with it now or you deal with it in the most inconvenient, awkward time of your life. And so I'm just really nervous because each day it seems like I've really focused on healing my knee and trying to process all the other change in my life. There's so much change going on all at once. Everything's upside down right now. And it's beautiful. And I'm really good at getting into those type of scenarios and figuring things out and making them work and learning the ultimate lesson for us all and the deeper cuts for us all. I use my stuff so that we can all benefit and learn. But I have met my challenge. Facing the fact that I'm not too busy not to call them. They're just not here. And then I know that I'm capable of moving forward, but am I capable of sitting still and feeling it? So that I can find a comfortable space to just acknowledge and be, and then move forward in the being and knowing that I'm still whole, I'm not broken, and they are a part of me. And I will be able to move forward, but in a healthy way. Not too soon. Or don't get stuck either. I'm not one for getting stuck, so it's when moving forward in a healthy period, in a healthy time, step by step, day by day. My processing and healing doesn't look like other people. No one's really looks quite the same, but it will come. It's going to come how it wants to, but I'm also going to make sure that I'm going to try to do my best to not just jump back in life, although it's really what I'm good at. I love you all, and I'm just opening myself up to you. You can take what you can from it, agree, and know that you're not alone with whatever it is that spoke to you in this message. But there's got to be a time where you don't just jump so quick back into life, ignoring what's really there. Or jumping back into life, not ignoring, but just not acknowledging. There's a difference. Or getting stuck in the acknowledging, getting stuck in the processing, and just know that there's life outside of getting stuck. So I'm finding I'm not allowed to move forward so quick. Got to be able to acknowledge and be with what is. And I'm not going to get stuck. But it's scary stuff to be vulnerable. But man, is it rewarding and beautiful. I love you. I love you all. Thank you.